I'm sure everyone watching this video has watched the Penguin series, and I'm sure most of you have watched the finale, where we was completely taken back by the death of a certain character, Victor. In this video, I want to give reasons why Penguin came to this conclusion to whack Victor. It may seem obvious to some why Penguin would kill Victor. He knows too much. However, yes, this may be a slight reason why. Me personally, I don't consider this a good enough reason why Penguin would kill him. My reason for this is Sophia knows a lot about Penguin's relationship with his mother. Arguably, she knows more than Victor, due to the fact she finds out that Penguin killed his two brothers. Despite this, Penguin decides to send her back to Arkham. This is a fate worse than death, while giving a corrupt senator a hero story. This kind of mirrors how Carmine ratted out Maroni in the past. You can even argue that Penguin has turned into Carmine with sending his own daughter back to Arkham. He decides to keep Sophia alive, but decides to kill Victor. Now, why is this? My own personal belief is that Penguin was always planning on killing Victor from the start. Now, a question that was put to the showrunners was if Penguin had planned to kill Victor, or was it a spur-of-the-moment thing? The showrunner refused to answer this, leaving it up to the viewer's interpretation. My view is that Penguin was always going to kill Victor, however he didn't know when and the why. Penguin is shown to be very unpredictable. I do think Penguin liked Victor and saw Victor as a close friend. That's why Penguin in episode 3 is so insulted that Victor would leave him. However, throughout the series, we see Penguin turn into a complete monster at the flip of a switch, and it's shown he's always been like this, even since he was a kid. One major event that happens in episode 8 is we see Penguin and his mother Frances captured by Sophia, where Sophia forces them to face each other and their lies. We see Frances reveal the fact that she hates her own son, and the fact she knew that Penguin killed his two brothers. I think this reveal completely changes Penguin for the worst, where he doesn't even love his own mother, but just wants to prove himself to her. I think after this event, Penguin decides to kill Victor, especially when Victor mentions how he views Oz as family, which I can argue is a trigger for Oz. Now, you may say he doesn't kill his mother, but in episode 6, we see Frances and Oz decide that if her condition gets any worse, that Oz would kill her, and this was requested by Frances, much to Penguin's dismay. This means that Frances, just like Sophia, is facing a fate worse than death. Knowing how much of a monster Oz is, it wouldn't surprise me if this is revenge on his own mother, leaving her to view the city's skyline in an empty room in his massive penthouse. Technically, something she wanted, but not in this state. However, there is another reason why Penguin killed Vic in the end. Penguin had basically made it to the top. He no longer needed Vic to rely on. Instead, he could rely on the corrupt councilman who helps him put away Sophia. This also shows us that Penguin is moving away from the streetwise gangster and now moving on to a position similar to Carmine Falcone. So why would he need Vic? And another thing to mention is that there's a vital scene where we see the henchmen of Gotham's mobs betray their leaders. Who's to say Penguin didn't see this coming from Vic? I'm of the belief that Vic would never betray the Penguin, but the point still stands. When watching the show, I was of the belief that Vic would eventually die, whether that was by Penguin's hand or even Sophia's hand. I just knew Vic was going to die, and the way they do it completely took me off guard. Penguin is a complete monster. I think Vic's death not being planned or detailed was an amazing decision, as it shows how unpredictable an evil Penguin is. 1 minute, he's on you. I'm on your side! Next minute, he's strangling you. There is no clear answer to why Penguin did what he did there. There are multiple ideas on why, but we will never truly know.